Salutation YouTube, it's Addashiro, and it's showtime! It is showtime for, new channel, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know your boy is playing some games, whatever game I'm playing right now, it is sick. However, I like to showcase a new side of me, and this channel will show the, the good and some of the struggling parts of me learning Japanese. Yes, it's one of my favorite hobbies, and I think this would be really good for me to see my progress. Been kind of beating myself up lately this year, but changing up the mindset a little bit, focusing on what is going to happen next year. Focus on the mindset of like, things are going to get better, but I do need to work harder for it. So current level, I'm at in Japanese, the objective of this channel is to be at N1 level. I'm like, N1 level, Addashiro? What level are you now? Not even N5. If I have been studying, like have my sensei been teaching me, I'll probably be like at a barely N4 level, maybe a mid N4 level, but I'm at that weird spot where I'm like, man, you don't study, but you do know what's going on, but you're in that weird spot where it's like, it's hard to say you're an N5. Like if you study and practice, like, confidently at N5. It's like, it's a weird spot where I'm at. I can't confidently say that I'm N5, which is a shame because I've been studying this language for quite some time. Now there's, they're studying, just to like, I'm just gonna study a little bit, and then they're studying where you're like, oh no, I confidently know this. And I'm trying to get on that level, and this channel is gonna help me stay a little bit more disciplined, be a little bit more consistent with my studying habits. Your boy's not in Japan anymore, so, speaking to the locals is not an option as much anymore, but, hearing my mistakes from here and there and listening to the recordings of, my sensei, which he teaches, be always nice. They'll always come back and be like, Addashiro had dropped a video. Let me go watch it. So, disclaimer, obviously, I'm not a teacher. The channel is to, to study together. If you see anything I did wrong or said wrong, please correct it in the comment section below. We are studying together because, I don't really see this type of content out there. Content like, very engaging, very, funny, and being honest, like, I'm struggling, but I want to learn this language. I want to be next level. I want the channel to showcase like, I started here, N5, and I made it. I went through the nitty gritty. I climbed Mount Fuji 10 times to get to N1. I already climbed it once, but that means gotta climb it 9 more times. But they're, hypothetically, like, I digress. Your boy has a goal. I do want to go back and live in Japan with my wife. I do want to speak Japanese and surprise the local. I do want to it's like a crazy skill unlock when you know another language and you're just like, oh, all right. It's like a new deep understanding. And it's hard to explain it because I remember speaking Japanese a little bit and it felt so, I don't know. There was like a different level of connection. And I'm like, yes, I want more of that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And the main reason why I've been sticking with it, it's been very challenging, but it's a fun challenge. It's a challenge where I'm like, I love this. I know I can do this. So, your boy is at a weird spot. N1 is not going to happen overnight. N1 not going to happen in a year. Especially with a lot of things I got going on. But hey, we're going to enjoy the journey together. I've been studying Japanese for technically 3 years now. You've been studying Japanese for 3 years? Yeah. As I told you earlier, there's 2 types of studying. There's like, study. And then there's studying, like you're confident. No, we're no shortcuts. We're trying to get that confident studying. As you know, the boy's like, I can say konnichiwa, "Oh, Genki desu ka?" or "What do you want? Addashiro desu." You know, something very light, but we need to be more confident with it, because I'm like that weird, like I can read it, like I can read hiragana and some kanji and be like, oh yeah, I can read this, and read it fluently and be like, oh wow, you know what this meant, but it's not like sticking because I'm not practicing it enough where I'm like, oh, I can say it in my head. We're trying to get in that level, which is low key, you know, like kind of like N4 level, but I want to be N3 by the end of 2026. So, you know, starting here, foundation, what is it? What's the date? It is December 22nd. So next year it'll be like a little bit of a showcase. Like, hey, it's been a whole year. Where you at? Where's your level? N3, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to be better than speaking Japanese than my wife. Ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a huge feat. I know she probably like that. She probably like N3 level or N4. Maybe I hyping her up too much. Nah, she probably like N2. She goes in the textbooks, man. She like, how I study, I grab a history book and study it, read it from front to back. I'm like, wow, you are built different. But hey, if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do. That's what we going to do in the future. As of right now, main goal, get Genki book 1. This one right here done. I'm gonna start from the beginning to end. Me and my teacher, we're kind of like, I don't know, we're like in this weird sweet spot where we're getting close to being done with the book. But hey, I'm just gonna start from the beginning to show there's no shortcuts and work my way all the way to the end, because hey, viewers like you be like, hey, Addashiro, I noticed that you didn't study blah 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 or this type of grammar. I'm like, you're right, thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna hit my sensei up and tell her, hey, what does this mean? And then she's gonna hit me what it means, and I'm like, yeah, hopefully I understand it. But I just want to show, this video is definitely the showcase, like the struggles, the good, the eureka moments that I learned. I understand what's going on. So the goal is to understand, communicate, speak, or fluent. Wait, what's my saying? Oh my gosh, I don't know my saying? Oh my gosh. All right, there goes my saying. Oh man, it's a new saying. You gotta forgive me. New channel, new me. So the main saying is understanding, speaking, and becoming. What that all means? We're focusing on understanding Japanese as well as speaking with confidence and becoming fluent. Because something hits different. Like, you know, people start switching up when you know Japanese. And, you know, it's a man. I know I can study, practice, and ascend to that level. I know I can. But this video, this channel, keep me disciplined. It's something about this consistency, and it just like once that consistency, like, you know, gets into a rhythm, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, Addashiro's around this level, and then like, oh yeah, he kind of speed blitzed the beginning part. Now he getting into the nitty gritty. What are you gonna do then? Hey, don't worry, I got a sensei that gave me a lot of homework. Just do the homework. You know, we do the homework together. And 9 times out of 10, you tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right. Before you know it, before the end of the class starts, I rewatch the video. I'm like, oh yeah, that's wrong, but hey, she's gonna tell me too. Or I try to fix it beforehand. We're learning together. We are studying together. And before you know it, hey, you stay part of this channel or you stay with me, we'll be in one together. All the nitty gritty, all the boring stuff, a little bit more entertaining because, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, if it doesn't have a little, you know, humor in it, a little relatability in it, your boy, we don't quit on this channel. But hey, it's gonna take a few more videos to fully understand it. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get at for as of right now. I know, and one level is kind of crazy. We're gonna see how long it takes. Probably 5 years, because like we're gonna get to N3 next year. However, it's gonna be do like N3 to N2 or just to master N3 just gonna take forever. And then because it's just like a lot of kanjis, man. It's just like I was using Google AI, like, oh, what are the requirements for N5, N4, N3, N2, and N1? And I was just looking, I'm like, yeah, man, I can see me getting to N3, but then I can see me just be like, all right, now you're kind of just in a nitty gritty where you're just like, you're in the immersion stage of learning where you need to expose yourself to like, hey, you need to start watching anime with the subtitles, which I should low-key be doing that now, or be watching, drama, or a lot of TV shows or movies with the subtitles. Start speaking to my wife more in Japanese. That would definitely help too. I have a lot of structured ways, and I'm on the right track. I got a sensei because I can't do this alone. We in this together. And if you know my sensei, I won't spoil it right now, but she's an amazing teacher. She's an amazing teacher. I told her I'm here for the long run. I'm her student until I'm N1, till I'm fluent. Like, oh, well, you could be fluent in N3. I'm like, no, it's not the same. I'm trying to be scary fluent. I want to be so fluent. They look at me like, yo, you know too much. You're a spy? I'm like, spy? I'm one of y'all. Not at all. Not with this skin complexion. But yes, this is my plan for this channel, and I can't wait. I can't say beginner because I do know quite a bit, but I'm in a spot where I'm like, okay, we can kind of speed blitz these areas, and you'll see in the upcoming videos, we speed blitz these areas, and then like, okay, now we're in the nitty gritty. This is where I'm at. It's gonna be, hopefully we get there by the end of January. I don't know how much I'll be posting. Just stay tuned. Thank you for I gotta thank myself for starting this journey, starting this process of seeing the growth, because I know seeing this growth is gonna be insane. I'm gonna be, man, I can only imagine just like, getting the graduation, getting the certificate, so like getting the degree, like, yeah, you're in one level. Boy, about to put me to tears and be looking at my wife like, hey, I speak Japanese better than you. Whoosh. No, she doesn't hit me. It's not physical. It's all tough love. It's all tough love. Hopefully she ain't watching this. But yeah, let the games begin. Let's state it right here. I only have one thing to say for this video until I get to N1. I vow to win and study Nihongo. Let's begin. 始めましょう。